I want to address something very basic first. It's a question I get very often from our CXO, CIO clients about Airtel. So I want to be their voice with you and sort of ask you this question: is that how is the cloud business organized at Airtel? Because there's oftentimes a confusion as to what does Nextra do, what does Airtel Business do, how do they complement each other, how is it organized from a team, sales, support perspective. So I think let's get that out of the door first, and then let's go to bare metal a little.
So that's actually a very important question. I want to make it easier for our customers to deal with us. So Airtel is organized in two dimensions. One is the customer segment dimension, which is our primary organization structure.
Right.
It is global customer, followed by enterprise customer, followed by SMB customer, mid-market customer, and then SB customer, and then government. So there is a definite organizational alignment. As you know, I am the CEO for the enterprise business. There's CEOs for two other businesses. All of us roll into Airtel Business, which is purely a customer-led organizational structure.
Right. Right.
Clearly aligned by accounts, size of the accounts, and all that.
Makes sense.
Then we have product.
Okay.
Right. So core is one big product, connectivity. The second product is core new, where SD-WAN, all of that comes in.
Makes sense.
Then cloud is a product.
Okay.
Cloud as a product owner, same way core as a product owner, core new as a product owner. I happen to double hat on both enterprise CEO and cloud CEO.
Wonderful. Wonderful.
Nextra is only a name for our colo business.
Okay.
Nextra is, you should imagine Nextra as another product entity, which is our data center business.
Understood.
Now,
understood.
Like security is another big product for us. IoT is another big product for us. Airtel IQ, which is a CPaaS, another product. So you can imagine that we are organized ourselves as 8 product lines and 4 customer segments. Nextra is a little unique because it's a legal entity where we have ownership from Carlyle as well, which is actually public information.
Yeah.
So we want to make sure that we are treating it as an end-to-end entity by itself. But as far as our customers are concerned, we are the GTM, we are the fulfilling engine. Airtel has its own GTM on these 4 lines, and then the product lines are on top. So my own team, enterprise sales GTM, sells colo, data center, and cloud. Colo data center comes under the Nextra brand. Cloud comes under the Airtel Cloud brand.
So that leads me to my next question is that, and I'll come back to your GTM part because I really want to address that. But, is there at some stage, if not currently, is still a thinking that there may well be a time where, let's say, Nextra directly does not have a presence or a strength, but Airtel does have some great products from, let's say, an IQ perspective. Would at some stage Airtel be looking at, or is currently already, let's say, hosting these products on, let's say, a hyperscaler or on a competitive infrastructure business, because let's say the customer may well have a relationship there already?
Yeah, the way we look at it is, and this is the way we're going to look at our cloud business as well. If you look at Nextra, right? Nextra is already a unicorn, public information valued pretty high. And for Nextra, Airtel is also one customer.
Right.
Our own data center requirements are fulfilled by that Nextra entity. Understood. As we fulfill other customers as well. And tomorrow, our cloud unit will also function like that. We will not only fulfill Airtel's cloud requirements, we'll also fulfill other cloud requirements as well. And for running this cloud, if I need a data center, I'll go to Nextra as the primary data center. But if I need to go to some other hyperscaler, that is also possible. I don't think we have hard and fast rule. So imagine these as individual product entities where they have their own freedom on pricing and offerings and stuff like that.
The reason I ask this is because, modularity is a very critical ask in multi-cloud architectures, and vendor lock-in is quite the pain, if I may call it that, because the customers worry about getting locked in with a single vendor across multiple layers. And the fact is that there are already, let's say, existing relationships, licensing, and all of that. So there may well be a time where, let's say, you may have to look at it. That's the reason I asked.